Hey everybody, Squirrel at BTechDs. There's a video of me working on the CRX. Right now all you're seeing is pictures of what the CRX was when I bought it, how it turned out. It's got a little rust spot when I bought it. It wasn't bad. It's gotten a lot worse. You'll see later in this video. Had a D15 in it and dual port injection. Tore that out, put a manual in it, got the clutch there, and then I changed it over to multi-port injection and put a D16. It ran for a little bit and then found a better deal, so my brother and me split another CRX and we got the B16 with a B18 GSR head on it. There's a nice clean interior. And I tore the B16, split the head up, put a new head gasket, got it all ready, engine bay cleaned up, put a fuel filter on it. Put a Walbro in it, got the shifter kit all ready for it. And we had to wire up and do all the fuel injectors ourselves, which was pretty fun, figuring out how all that worked, getting it all in there. It was a great time. Brother bought me a skunk tube radiator. Got some cheap exhaust on it. I don't really like the sound of it. That'll get changed soon. Put a glow shift light in it. There's a couple different angles of her. She was all cleaned up. Had to put some new tires on her. That turned out really good. I like them. Some Toyos, I can't remember exactly what they are. Ended up finally getting it all together, and we took it to Honda Day. Here's a bunch of CRXs. My brother's at the one before the end, and two other guys that were just random. Honda Day was fun as hell. It's huge. See the scale of it here. It was a fun time though. There's all three of them lined up. Got the core, the CRX, and the Del Sol, so all the project cars. Then I ended up buying headlights for it. And here's where you can see the paint really needs to be done. So, ended up just cutting out the harness and wiring it up myself. Oh yeah, let's see, there's a bunch of snow out here. Good times. There's the Accord, we'll get to her soon. Stay though, it's all about the CRX. Yeah, this is the good side of it. Not the best side. Needs to be repainted. But today we're going to put the radiator back in it. Get it all set up so I can at least try to start it. I got a fan set up. And you can see the top's all rusted too. I got a fan set up to wire in, so we'll do some of that too. See how far we get. Again, need more rust repair there, but you know, I get to it. Had the car for a little bit. Just need to keep up on it. There's the old girls running bit. The girl today is playing around in here. Just like a little sandbox. We've got a battery and stuff. There's a little wiring, got some fan wiring to do. Relays are right there. Of course, the radiator in today, and then the fans wired it all up. Just got new starters last week, so hopefully that's good. Later I'll be putting Deutsch connectors on this, so we'll see what places marked out on here for the tab install, but these guys will get 3 plates, so I can put some Deutsch connectors in there.
Why you wishing on that? Why you? Why you wishing on that? On that? Wow.
Here you got me messing with a hose that I made bypass the heater core. I'm going to be getting rid of that soon. So I made up a little hose to bypass it. It runs from the head to the thermostat housing. Should work pretty good.
Wishing on that. Why you wishing on that? On that? Why you on that? Wishing.
Sorry about all the white dots too, just trying to cover up the license plate. But next time it'll be just taking out 2 screws. You know, you live and you learn.
Why you wishing? Wow.
The ultimate reality, not God in a politically kingly sense, but God in the sense of being the self, the deep down basic whatever there is. And you're all that. Only you're pretending you know. Reality itself is gorgeous. It is the plenum, the fullness of total
Yeah, I'm
joy.
gonna mess with the fan and try to play around and get it in. Yeah, just
Wow,
seeing if it fit that way and what I had to do to get it in. Just playing around with it. It didn't work too well. So I'm gonna have to pull the whole radiator out, put the fan in. But that's okay. I still gotta weld the tab up and do all that so that it can stay in place and not move. So
reality, I am responsible. For this life. I am responsible for this life. Reality itself is gorgeous. It is the plenum, the fullness of total joy. Wow-wee. Gorgeous.
I thought it was gonna get a little more in before the rain. But clean up.
Not God in a politically kingless, but God in the sense of being the self, the deep down basic whatever there is. And
I'll start
you're
rain on my
all
parade, but
that.
I got a battery in and radiator in for the time being, and we're gonna see what she did. See if the battery's dead. If not, that'd be cool. But might need to put a charger on it. We're gonna see what happens. It all goes down here.
I must get out of here.
He's dead as doorknob.
I must get free. I must get free. And in this mind is the key.
A little bit of a side note, even though the battery was dead, the fuel pump wasn't working, so that'll be a part of the next project too.
Good shit, huh?
Figuring out why the fuel pump wasn't working. I'm pretty sure I have a good idea, but we'll see.
Is the key. noble.
Disconnect it when I feel like it, and then having these connectors. So everything to do the Deutsch connectors. Pretty standard.
You think a couple bad days is gonna stop me? Ha! I eat bad days for fucking breakfast. You understand me?
Wiring before, it's really easy. I don't know. It can be complicated too. But at least this part's really easy. So I'm stripping some wires. Some connectors on there. Not too bad. I'll try to bore you guys too much, but there's a lot coming down the road. I got the Accord to work on, the Del Sol to get running, and then of course this one. The CRX is the #1 right now, and probably be putting a wiring harness in it from Watt Wire. There's a couple other things I gotta do yet. Of course, put the harness or the connectors in for the fans and get the fans all hooked up, supplied power. I'll be moving the battery to the back, especially once I do the wiring harness. I will be putting the battery in the back 100%, and we'll probably be doing fuel cell soon. So we'll see how that all goes. Those are all the projects with CRX at least right now. I got a lot of cars, got a lot of things to do. So the channel is going to be big. I like these connectors a lot. I think it said they're weatherproofing, or waterproofing, sorry. And I just haven't used them in a little bit, so you can see me fumbling around, playing around with them. They are some cheap Amazon ones. I will probably get some better ones, but for now these will work and be used for what I need them for. So. If you liked all the music in this video, it's provided to you by Pickler. It's a good buddy of mine out of Illinois. He does some real heavy, dark, experimental bass stuff. He's also got a record label called Orphan Records. Make sure you go check him out. You can find him in places like Instagram, Facebook, and even YouTube. Make sure you go check him out at Pickler Music and Orphan Records. Alright everybody, this will be the end of this video. Next video will be me wiring it into the car, and me getting the car started. Super excited for it, as ran a little bit. But as always, like and subscribe at VTechDs, and enjoy your day.